It was pretty exciting to see the Nats. Now, it was an away game, meaning they were at St. Louis's spring training facility in Jupiter, Florida. So I say that because it's like the first day of school. Like, some of the people that are playing or, that are around you, you're like, oh, yeah, I remember that guy. I remember that guy. And then there's a bunch of new faces that you don't know. And when you have a home for the St. Louis Cardinals, commentators, they don't necessarily focus on the Nats.
Yeah.
So while Trea Turner was up there and Erick Fedde was pitching, familiar faces for Nationals fans, there were a lot of new faces, and it was exciting to see them, but you kind of had to like, oh, who's that up at bat? Like the jersey, like the new number, like the faces. You can't really see them because they got the helmet on. But here's the good news. They're playing again today. And second, there was 1,500 fans in attendance, meaning if they can do it down there, we can do it up here in our 40,000 person stadium. So
Florida, that's a small crowd.
Well, okay. I'm not going to go there, but the stadium is a lot.
Hey, at the casino has that many people in it.
Mm-hmm, yes. But the stadium is a lot smaller than here in DC. So
That's awesome. Fingers
crossed, hopefully some of the restrictions will be eased for going to games, especially since they're outside this summer. But it was just great to see the Nats. And of course, I like everything in my being. I woke up on yesterday morning like it was Christmas morning. My whole world, I did my grocery shopping, I worked out, I did some work for the show, and 1:00 was the game. And that was like my end time where I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to watch baseball. And then I watched Little Caps. So the Nats, they ended up tying the game. They don't do extra innings in spring training, but it was just great to see them out there playing.
And just like the first day of school, Kelly had a beer.
Yes, I did. DC, I had my DC brow watching my DC team. Again, I was a good girl. I worked hard until 1:00 to earn that beer.
I appreciate it. Way to keep it local, Kelly. You got your Nats on, you got your DC brow beer, doing all the things.
And I almost put out my Nats flag yesterday. It was raining a little bit, but I felt like it was too premature because it wasn't a home game and it's just spring training and all the things.
They were also all wearing red too.
Yeah, I think that might have been an oversight, like usually the other team plays, but it's spring training. And so it's really interesting. I was listening to the commentators from St. Louis. So the managers before the game, they talk about their goals for spring training. And so they'll decide, they'll end an inning early, or they'll decide if they're going to do extra innings, like just to see where the team is and who's traveling with the team. The managers kind of like talk with each other. And so it's not as like, these games don't count at all. Right. They literally are just like practice games.
It's a test drive.
Mm-hmm. So it was just fun to see baseball. I don't even care like if the Nats were hitting or winning or losing. It was just great to see.
That's awesome. Also, on the American League side, the Orioles' Trey Mancini had a big moment too.
Yeah, he did. Trey Mancini, of course, has took last season off to recover and take care of himself as he was stage 3 colon cancer. And yesterday, being able to return to the mound, he got a standing ovation from both clubhouses, both fans, and it was just incredible to see him. And he actually had a pretty good hit.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, really great to see.